Hi, Libra. Let's take a look at the week of October 19th through the 25th. It's good for the Sun, Rising, Moon, and Venus sign of Libra. It's a general reading. It might not resonate with all of you. If it doesn't resonate, try watching readings for your Rising, Moon, or Venus sign on my other channel, Soma Chandra Tarot, where I read for all 12 Zodiac signs. If you want to book a private reading with me, the link to the website to schedule is in the description below. If you are new, welcome to Libra Nation. Subscribe and hit the bell so you know when I read for your sign. This is a channel dedicated just to Libra and Sagittarius. I keep meaning to read for Cancer more, and I need to. This channel exists because those are the only placements in my natal chart, but I do read for all 12 zodiac signs, and I love them. All 12 zodiac signs, love it, love it. Tarot is my life. Okay, let's get into your life, though. I've dropped a lot of messages for you lately, and your guides were like, read for them again today for this week. You didn't do the weekly tea, and I was like, shit, I didn't. So let's see what this week looks like. Shadow, suffering and silence, but power. So the moon, the Nine of Swords, and strength. So I think that you guys are going to experience some confusion and some insecurity. You're kind of going into this week blind to a degree. Your intuition will be heightened. You will be facing some of your shadow emotions in some confusion. You seem to be doing this alone. You're not opening up maybe about any stress or anxiety you're feeling, but I think you're just trying to be strong. I do notice that this person's turned away from this person with power. This may be another person in your life trying to have power over you, and it's confusing you and stressing you out. I think you're just going to try to persevere here, though. You're trying to reclaim your own power despite some anxiety and confusion and even worry about some things. They wanted me to use the Illumination Oracle deck. This can apply to relationship, career, family, whatever. Interesting cards came out. Love chords, farewell, hitched, and winter. Are you like singing your goodbye song here to somebody, Libra? That was the first thing I heard. Like you need to pause in the stillness of winter. I actually get a good vibe off of this card. It feels good. It feels kind of chilly, but not in a bad way necessarily. But then I listened further, and this might be about a person that you said goodbye to. Maybe you went off and got hitched to someone else. I heard someone else, and now that relationship is feeling a little distant. I heard one or two messages, but hitched is about a serious relationship, but you might be moving. Someone might be wanting to travel to see another person to deepen a commitment, even possibly as well, or relocate even. Something may happen in winter. Something happened in winter. Yeah, it's like a pause of some kind. I dropped out they only wanted like 3 more cards for a person around you. This could be an extension of you though, Libra. It doesn't have to be another person around you. They told me stop at 3. I got weird cards. Eye of the Beholder, old footage, eject, but it flew into the reverse, and then caged heart damaged. If this is a person around you, Libra, this person maybe tries to control the way you see things, or they have something kind of dark about them, maybe, that makes them feel kind of caged or damaged. I think they try to eject this old footage, but that they struggle with it. They may also be trying to control you and not let you go in some way. But I like the way you're handling it. When these 2 cards came out, I was like, we don't need the rest of the reading. This is awesome. Sanctuary. I love how she's just hanging out in there. And then perseverance. So I'm seeing you guys have a really good routine this week. These cards came in the upright. So this is either what you will be doing or this is Spirit's advice to you. Persevere, push on, stand in your power, Libra, despite the fact that you may have a hard time opening up to other people and you feel like you're suffering in silence, despite the fact that you feel confused and the future is uncertain in some parts of your life and it feels veiled and hidden in moonlight. There's something casting a shadow emotionally for you. I see that you want to persevere. You want to set up a good routine. There's a badger on her shirt. Badgers do not give up. If it came in the reverse, there'd be like a goal that you weren't appropriately moving towards in a constructive way. Somebody might be badgering another person or something like that. And you're like, nope, I'm gonna just run. I'm gonna persevere. This person has a prosthetic leg. This is not holding them back. And her sanctuary is also important to her. Look at this chick. She's got her crystals, her coffee cup. She's reading by the lake. This looks like a good weekly routine. Like we're not alone and trapped in this mundane world. It's like really nice creature comforts. You're relaxing in the morning and then going for your run to deal with life. I was like, that's cool. I notice that the world came in reverse. I dropped 2 tarot cards out and I noticed that the world was in reverse at the bottom of both decks. So when I saw this, and the bottom of both decks, I heard an old song by Whitney Houston, who has left us and gone to spirit. She was well, you guys know who Whitney Houston is. I hope you do. She has one of the most beautiful voices. And I heard the song, Didn't We Almost Have It All? So that's going to mean something to somebody. This is maybe where, like with career, maybe somebody took shortcuts and thought we could get rich quick, or left something somewhat incomplete, communications not great, not quite ready to start a new cycle, couldn't have, the ascension is close, but it's not there just quite yet. A completion is sort of, you're left to maybe seek personal closure on something, or this portal it's not quite the right time for this portal to open up, but you have hope. This might be a breakup. 7 of Cups in reverse. You're choosing yourself, maybe. This is interesting. This looks like you're not connecting to another person. There might be some distrust. In Choose Wisely, the 7 of Cups, it's pointed outwards. I notice that it's like pointed inward here, maybe back to the original cup. It all starts with you. It all starts with where love begins. So I'm seeing somewhat of a divestment here, self-love, not living in any illusions, focusing more on your own personal values, going in for inner alignment, a little bit of feeling emotionally overwhelmed, but you have hope. You have hope with the star, which I like. So what came out of the tarot here, the reason for the reading this week, is the King of Swords to the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. I think you're feeling really detached. I think that you are trying to have authority over your own life. As a Libra, most Libras understand this King of Swords energy within them. Mental clarity, intellectual power, high standards, truth, total sovereignty. This could also be a person you're connecting to. They very much like to maintain control. It's a smart person, but somewhat detached. The challenge this week is the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. You could be connecting to another air sign if this is a person around you, possibly, not necessarily. The challenge this week, Libra, is that there's like something's not feeling very productive. There's a bit of a stuckness happening here with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Self-discipline will be a challenge. Overcoming boredom will be a challenge. Finishing what you start, not being lazy or apathetic, not expecting perfection. If this is a person you're connecting to, they do like to maintain a lot of control. They are smart, or they think they are. They try to have the upper hand, but they might not be a very productive person if this is someone around you. This person might be far away, or you were going to go travel to see them, but it's not happening. The ascension's not happening this week. Not the most productive week. Maybe you're feeling a little overwhelmed. Try to persevere like this chick does. She's got a good routine going on. And you know, this person just spends time in their sanctuary. They reflect. They persevere. I like this. We persevere and we reflect. Not hard on ourselves, not expecting perfection, just a good steady pace. Yeah, I think for some of you that's just advice. If this is a person you're connecting to, they do kind of let something control them with Eye of the Beholder, and they have somewhat of a damaged heart. They have a hard time letting go of things from the past. Spirit, what's driving Libra this week? What drives Libra? What drives Libra? The Ace of Wands in reverse. Good Lord, this Ace of Wands. Okay, so there are some delays and distractions to something. Not sure of the full growth potential at this time. A false start, a non-start this week. Emerging ideas that perhaps lack direction. Do some brainstorming in your sanctuary, maybe while you're running and exercising or something like that. Okay. I'm going to circle back around and clarify all these. What happened in the past that's most affecting the present moment? The Ace of Swords. Okay, so there was a communication or an aha moment or a breakthrough that led you to this place where you are now. I just heard you are on the right path, but it's not the most productive week. It's a week to gain some control and authority and sovereignty over yourself in this King energy. I strongly feel that this is your energy, even my ladies. We all know this King of Swords is Libras. Get into that King energy. That's full mastery. And there's just not growth potential. There's a delay. There's a distraction. But aces are great. What are they thinking about all the time? What is the crowning thought? What is the crowning thought? The Six of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so things just aren't balancing out this week. This is a week of self-care. Look at any unpaid debts. Examine any places in your life where you've been too giving or you've been kind of gullible and you gave with strings attached. If you're expecting some kind of payout, that's not happening. This might be a week to be less generous and give more to yourself, or examine any one-sided relationships in your life. The Pentacle realm is about your money. Pentacles are coins, anything that you consider currency in your life. Even time, emotions, sleep. Yeah, so it's not flowing this week. There's a lack of balance. What's coming in? What's coming in for Libra? What's coming in for Libra? There's that moon again. You're in some uncertain times. Things are not as they seem. Cut through to any illusion. Something is hidden and veiled in moonlight. Your intuition will be heightened this week, and you'll be confused and not feeling great about something, or there's just an uncertainty moving forward. If this is a person around you, they might be hiding from you. They might like to have a lot of control. They can't be productive. There's a veil here. How does Libra see themselves? How will Libra see themselves? That's too many. Show me clearly. Okay. Judgment. I see. You're at that crossroads. Judgment is an absolute knowing and a true knowing of the self. You do not ignore the inner calling. You're at a major crossroads. So you do see yourself making a major judgment call this week, Libra, and expecting something that will lead to the world. So the judgment comes before the world. So you're here. You're here at this step. So you may have to make a major judgment call in some way this week. Show me hidden factors. Show me the environment. The Seven of Swords in reverse. Interesting. So if this is a person around you, they may feel a little guilty about something. Best case scenario, if this is a person around you, they're having a hard time knowing who they are. Maybe they've kept some secrets and this is confusing you. They maybe want to turn over a new leaf in some way. They do cheat themselves and kid themselves. They have kept some secrets. Maybe you've caught them in something. This person may have a hard time like knowing who they are. And maybe you've caught yourself in something too, Libra. Also, the Seven of Swords for me is about being able to be flexible and adaptable, being able to be quick on your feet. Sometimes it is appropriate to take our stuff and be quiet and slick. Maybe this is a plan that's not coming through to fruition for you. Not able to seal the deal entirely with somebody is what I'm hearing. What will Libra be feeling this week? The Lovers in reverse. You could have been dealing with the Gemini. I have Gemini, Libra, Scorpio here, Earth energy, Pisces or Cancer. So I think that you're feeling like you and a specific person, or maybe a job or a situation. The lovers could even speak to where you live, or how you feel about yourself. It's going to be about self-love. If this is about a relationship, this person around you has confused you. They've made you feel insecure, but you're not letting that keep you out of your power with the King of Swords here and the Ace of Swords and Judgment. I think you're going to take a step back and say, maybe we've moved too quickly. Maybe we don't have total value alignment. Maybe we don't want the same things. There's a paranoia that someone has another lover, or there's a better choice out there. The High Priestess and the Four of Cups have come out. This could be you. This could be your person. You're going to listen to your intuition here. The very intuitive week, Libra. You might be having a lot of dreams and thinking that your dreams are very significant for you. You're going to be calm and passive and quiet, getting in touch with your divine feminine energy. When the High Priestess comes out, she often has a secret. No one goes to her. Everyone goes to her. She doesn't chase anyone else. She's like, keeps her own counsel. And I think that you're just going to be kind of thinking about something this week, emotionally reevaluating it. Thinking about this cup. All the cups are good here, but he's thinking about that one cup. Not really sure how he feels about it. I don't think you feel like you've had any really strong breakthroughs. You haven't had success in a certain situation. Your ego may feel somewhat bruised. You're maybe not putting yourself out there quite as much. It's more about your own private, personal definition of success. Why is the Ace of Wands in reverse? The Knight of Cups in reverse. So not pouring on the creative juices this week. You might have realized like a honeymoon phase is over, or something just wasn't what you thought it was. You or a person you're connecting to, you're just not able to consistently pour into something from the heart at the moment, or you're connecting to a person that isn't. You might be feeling somewhat emotional this week. You're thinking, at this time, I don't know how realistically I can pour my heart into this. I'm even feeling a little moody here with the moon and the Knight of Cups in reverse. Somebody might even have a tantrum or storm off or be super emotional. It's like there's not a lot of growth potential here. The Ace of Wands is here. The Knight of Cups is here. Just might be kind of this week you're like, I'm not feeling the love. I'm not writing a romance novel this week. I'm distracted by other things. What's this Ace of Swords about? There was a breakthrough, a truth, a good communication, an aha moment. The Ten of Swords in reverse. The Six of Swords. Okay, so I think in the past you had a real breakthrough in a situation that was important to you and hurt you. You are trying to overcome that with the Ten of Swords in reverse. The Ten of Swords in reverse and the Six of Swords are about a slow healing process. She also is moving in moonlight. She's not really sure where she's going, but she's knowing that, well, she's going to calmer waters. This has put you in a place of being somewhat detached at this time. What else is going on with the Six of Pentacles in reverse? The Page of Wands in reverse. I think you're feeling kind of bored and frustrated. I think that with these pages, with this page and these two Knights in reverse, try to stay focused on productivity and ask yourself what you're pouring your heart into and why. Don't expect the perfection. And there's not going to be like the most exciting, productive communication. The Knight of Wands in reverse has to reform his ideas. He redirects his energy. This little guy faces the beliefs he has about himself that limit him. He goes on a bit more of an inner quest and a spiritual path. I don't think you're seeing limitless potential in something. Why is the moon here? What's coming in with the moon? The Two of Pentacles. Yeah, a lot of confusion. You're like, for some of you, you're even wondering financially, because these pentacles are here, you're like, I don't know. I'm worried that I will be left with only two pennies to rub together. I'm not really sure what to do. I'm confused. I'm trying to balance this situation out. If I do it this way, this will happen. If I do it this way, this will happen. You may be confused about whether or not someone's juggling you or something like that. Why is the Seven of Swords here in reverse? Well, we got a Page of Cups here. This person, this could have to do with a child as well. This could be about a young person. If it's an adult around you, they do have an emotional curiosity about you, but I notice that it's pointed the other way. They feel insecure in some way. Yeah, here's the Tower in reverse. This person's not ready to make a major shift in their life. They may apologize to you and say, I'm not ready to do something just yet. Or they're still here emotionally, but in a small way. Why is the Lovers in reverse? The Hermit, you're going to be searching your soul this week. You might have told a person to go search their soul. I'm not ready to make a major change yet. Go off and figure yourself out, or you need to go figure yourself out. Timing is an issue this week. It's just about timing. There's a lot of ups and downs that are going to be making you feel somewhat powerless this week. This feels like bad luck, bad timing, but the Wheel in reverse is about breaking cycles and feeling the squeeze of Saturn. So continue to break old patterns. That's what the Wheel of Fortune is about. You might be in a situation where either you yourself or people or a person you're connecting to are not able to tolerate the ups and downs. There is a bit of a feeling of powerlessness. By the way, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse can also mean like worldwide pandemics, viruses, hurricanes, bad luck. I think you're withdrawn and feeling like it just seems like the timing is off. Here's the Page of Swords. All three pages have come out. So someone is curious, someone's defensive, maybe. Someone's like, I'm listening. I'm listening. So whatever this is about, relationship, career, something else, there's possible momentum here. It's just not feeling very productive. And that's confusing you to a degree. So I think that definitely in your alone time, allow that to be a true sanctuary for you and persevere, keep at it. Don't give up. Have that badger spirit for sure. And, be careful with an energy that looks like this. This is odd, the eye of the beholder. This person might manipulate the way you see things, or they themselves have something controlling the way they view the world. They struggle to eject old footage. They have a caged heart in some way. I just heard like PTSD for some of you, something CPTSD, something like that. So just continue to stand in your power. Focus on what you can change, and what you can't change, turn it over to someone that you think can be more effective in change. Try not to suffer in silence. Reach out to a friend. Be the gentling influence in your own life. Calm, passive, persuasive, strength of character. Things are simply not as they seem. Listen to your intuition. If something feels off, it is. Yeah. All right, Libra, that's your weekly tea. Sorry it's late, kids. Um, Mom did her best. So I hope it resonates with you and I hope it helps you. If you'd like a private reading, the link to my website is in the description below. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Libra. Take care of yourselves. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.